What's up, everybody? What's going on? Didn't feel like, didn't feel like, didn't feel like doing any uploading today. It's gonna be a little crazy, crazy little slate we have tomorrow. Nothing spectacular. I'd advise you not to force anything tomorrow. I'll do me a little, I'll do me a little prize picks and probably do me a little alternate, something like that on FanDuel, and then probably just leave it at that. You guys got any plays? Drop them in the comments. Like I said, I ain't gonna do too much today. Well, tomorrow, little prize picks, and then like I said, maybe some alternates to get myself, have a little fun or whatever the case may be. But that's just about it. So I figured I'd go live, so I don't have to do any upload and stuff like that. But yeah, man, let me pull up something here. See what we got here. I think I can roll with. Let me see. I roll with the side view today. Um, yeah. So I mean, man, not too much that I'd like to see right now. But anywhere it goes, we have an we have the Los Angeles Angels here at the Tampa Bay Rays, and we have over under 6.5 in this spot. And Los Angeles the dogs minus 150 plus 150 dogs here. Not too much I like in this spot here. I mean, things can go either way. Like I say, you got Sandoval and Rasmussen on the mound here. Very, very low total here. Vegas expects it not to be that many runs being put up in this one. So, it's something like that. I probably is going to be a stay away from me. Probably going to be a stay away from me. Ain't no telling which one of these teams or when they're going to pop off. Um, I was looking at the strikeout area though. I ain't even gonna lie for Sandoval. I don't know, man. It's just So we're looking at a 6.5, and it's something. He's only hit that number at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh, so he's hit this number one time out of 6 games. So ain't no telling, man. It's got good money on the over at plus 122, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there. Tell you the truth, uh, under might be in play here. Tampa Bay Rays versus lefties on at home. I can take a really, I can really check for that for you guys real fast. Let's see, last 30 days. So they like ranked number 16 at 22% K rate. I don't know if I'll be able to get that. Tell you the truth. So I'm on the fence with that one there. Maybe an over, maybe an under. He hasn't pitched against this team this year yet. So, that's one thing I was really, really looking at pretty hard there. All right. Want to keep it moving here. I got a slight lean towards the under in K's for Sandoval, but I'm just scared to pull the trigger. Um, St. Louis Cardinals at Chicago Cubs here. We don't have any lines out. They really fishy with the Chicago Cubs lines and things like that. So, especially, when they're at home, and then, you have to figure out if weather is going to play a bigger part in what they have going on here. So, you know, you got Hutchinson and you got Stroman on the mound, though. I will say that Stroman has been, been all right, what I'm saying, as of late. This Cubs team has been scrappy. So, that's something that you could look at. Maybe this Cubs, I mean, I think they played 2 games. This probably be the third game if I'm not mistaken, and they split. And Hutchinson, he has the ability to give up runs here and walks. So, that's somebody that you could look at. I don't think walks or anything out on the books yet, but yeah, it's definitely something that you can look at. Walks for Hutchinson. Uh-huh. But yeah, not too much I really like here, man. I probably want to see the lineups. If I did, have to make a choice right now, it would probably end up being something like a Chicago Cubs first five here. I mean, I don't know. I mean, just looking at the numbers that Hutchinson has given up, in the first five, it looked like he's getting touched up all the time. So, that's something that I could really, really, really probably end up getting down with. Maybe a first five Chicago Cubs. Maybe it's just a lean though, man. It's just a lean. It's just a lean. It's just, I get a pitcher there to Stroman right now. He's been pitching better, and that's just it all to it. Cleveland Guardians at Seattle Mariners here. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot. A lot of iffy games for me here. A lot of iffy games for me here. Cleveland Guardians, they've been playing very well here. We got McKenzie on the mound and Gonzalez on the mound, over under 7.5, and then you got Cleveland Guardians are the favorites here. I mean, when you think of McKenzie, you think he's got a good story. You know, uh, striking out batters at a pretty nice clip here. Seattle, shit, even though Seattle's numbers don't say strikeout, K, but you know, sometimes that doesn't matter when you're facing somebody who has good K upside. And if you're looking, for the middle out right there, uh, you know, um, you can get with a guy like McKenzie. I just don't know if I'm going to want to get there. It's going to probably be an alternate candidate for me. Might end up trying to steal a first five on this one here, but I don't know. Let's see. Strikeout prop sitting at 5.5 for McKenzie. Definitely something that's doable. I can't talk you off of it, and it's juiced towards the over. You know. Now you can look at somebody like Gonzalez on the other hand. He he knows how to give up runs, especially in the first five, and that was my reasoning. Cleveland, they don't hit lefties as well as they hit righties, but Gonzalez hasn't faced this team this season yet, and Cleveland has been playing some really really good ball, man, and like I say, Gonzalez has been giving it up in the first five. It pretty much, he's been giving it up. So I gotta lean towards Gonzalez. I mean, not Gonzalez. Gotta lean towards Cleveland first five in this one here. Like I said, I can't talk you off Mackenzie K's. I can't do it. I can't talk you off of it. I mean, it's 5.5. The juiced up to the over at minus 134. On Prize Picks, you'll get it for. I was looking at this at fantasy scores, but on Prize Picks, you'll get it at 6. Not too quick to jump out of it. Jump at it at 6. I ain't gonna lie, because you're gonna have to get 7 to get off that push. We all know he can do that, but I don't know if I'm going to go there. Okay. So even if I was to take a side in here, it would probably be Cleveland or nothing for me in this spot here. Shit. Let me see. Right. So let me keep it moving here. Now his outs, we don't have any outs lines anywhere. It's pretty still early. I could get down if it comes out at 17.5 for McKenzie, then that's a play for me. I run a quick check on it right here on DraftKings. I run a quick check right here on DraftKings just to see. I got so many screens up. I'm always screen recording. I'm never on the screen, so I got so many screens up right now. I got 3 screens right here. Any pitching props out? No pitching props out. So I mean, I guess it is what it is. Moving along over to the next game here, we would get, what's the next game here? Cincinnati Reds at Philadelphia Phillies here. We got an over under 8.5 in this spot with with Philadelphia's big, hefty, uh, over 300 favorites, man. It's crazy, man. Just these big ass favorites like this, but it is what it is. Either way, we got Dunn on the mound, and we got Philadelphia on the mound. I mean, we got Nola on the mound. I'm not a big fan of Dunn, but I mean, he could. I mean, he can implode, but at the same time, um, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just can't back him in the spot. I'm giving the pitcher lean towards Nola in this one here. We got over under 8.5 in this one here. I do want to take a stab at that Philadelphia run line. It's juiced up. It's somewhat. I mean, it's juiced up. First half definitely is in play for me in favor of Philadelphia here. I do want to take a. I did want to take a look at the at the line totals parlays for me right here. In this spot here, uh, let's see. We already got a 9.5 total here. So Phillies, -1.5 and under 10.5 is something that I'm really, really looking at and I'm leaning towards. Not an official play, but I'm leaning towards it. The strikeout prop for Nola is sitting at 7.5. If you want to get there, you can get there. I can't talk you off of it. Lately, this Cincinnati team versus righties on the road, they strikeout numbers gotten a little better, I must say. They striking out at 22.4% clip the last 30. That's a little bit right around league average. They sitting at what 14th worst. Um, that's but in general on the season, the last 30 days versus righties, they're striking out at 24%, 24.3% clip, and that's good for seventh worst in the league in the last 30 days. So it is what it is. You couple that with the fact that I think they got like four guys in the projected lineup right now to strikeout percentage over 24. Then you got Nola on the other hand. So I can't talk you off his strikeout prop. I ain't even gonna lie. It's Philadelphia Phillies for me and nothing in this spot. Money line parlays, run line straight. Even though they're -300 favorites, you might want to be on the lookout for that. They tend to sell. They might go out there and sell. Not a lot of spots that I really, really want to get to tonight, to tell you the truth. But Chicago White Sox at Baltimore Orioles. We got over under 8 in this spot here. We got Lance Lynn and Lyles on the mound here. I have to give the pitcher nod towards I mean towards Lynn, especially as of late. Uh, you know, uh, he's been going. He's been all right. His last 5 games he gave up 4 runs or more, but I can say the same thing for Lyles. You know what I'm saying? Both of these guys have been giving up runs. I ain't gonna lie. A couple mishaps, it could be anything. Lyles, he hasn't been going, a decent amount of innings as of late. So he's only went 6 innings. Uh, man, once out of his last 6 games, I want to say. So, it's a spot where probably runs can be put up on both sides of the ball here. So you can probably look at bats, few bats. I didn't look at the bats. I ain't even gonna lie though. Uh, this Baltimore team, they're pretty pesky. They sneak up on you. Maybe you might look at a team total or something. First 5 team total for one of these teams or both. I'd imagine over here on DraftKings, you're going to get both of them probably at 2.5. I could run a check for that because I'm interested. Let's see. I'm very interested to see what these team totals are for the first half for both of these squads. We're looking at Baltimore Orioles team total first 5, 1.5 runs. And then you got the White Sox team total, first 5, 2.5 runs. Um, that 1.5 should be in the area of doable for Baltimore. I don't think Lynn has faced this team. Oh, yeah, he did face his team, and he gave up 5 earned runs. So, this Baltimore team, from chats that I've been in, chopping it up with other people, this Baltimore team, in the first 5, they've been getting a total like that, pretty much all season long, and they've been crushing it. So that's something, if you want to take a look at or keep an eye out for the duration of the season, be my guest. All right. I can't pick a side in this one here. I cannot. It's just, I can't. You just want to, at the end of the day, you just want to get through the day with some of these teams. All right. So when it comes to prize picks, in that game, it's probably in there going to be a stay away for me. It's probably in there going to be a stay away. I'm not forcing anything. I can't force anything. It just won't happen. Now we got the Colorado Rockies at the New York Mets. We got an over under 7 in this spot, and it's probably one of the biggest favorites I've ever seen. We got the New York Mets at minus 420 favorites. Like what the? They minus 420 favorites, man, with DeGrom on the mound, and I can say rightfully so. I mean, what? So you're gonna get his strikeout prop. It's coming out at 9.5, which is doable. But I don't know if I'm gonna get there. I'm probably not gonna get there. Okay, tell you the truth, I'm probably not gonna get there. All right. I want to attack this game in some type of way, but like I said, I mean, you're gonna get DeGrom. I think he's got a 47% K rate. Like that's legendary. Like that's really, really legendary, man. Let me see. DeGrom. Look at that shit. 45% K rate. He is 43.6% to lefties and 47% to righties. That's fucking awesome, man. Either way it goes, I can't, I don't know if I'll get there. I done laddered them up there plenty times this year. So, whatever you want to do, I can't talk you off of that. Where I want to attack this game probably is where I want to attack this game at. I'm thinking of the I'm thinking of if man, I'm thinking if the Mets 1.5 under 9.5 runs at plus 120. I'm gonna have to sprinkle something on this. I don't have to do shit, but I'm gonna sprinkle something on this, and hopefully I come out on top. So the Mets first 1.5 under 9.5 runs. If the Mets, it's just my luck, the Mets go out there and blast 10 runs on their own. I know I seen for the first half. I seen for the first half. I know I seen for the first half. I think it was minus a half a run. That's something that you could look at as well. But I don't know, man. I think I'll take my chances with the under 9.5. Minus 1.5 at plus 120. Next game we got on the docket here, we got the Toronto Blue Jays at Boston Red Sox. We got the over under 9 in the spot here. Then we got Color Crawford on the mound here. All right. And Gosman. One thing I'm gonna say about this spot here is it's probably gonna be Blue Jays or nothing for me. I think this Boston Red Sox team, I think their K rate has gotten a little better. But I think Gosman faced these guys about 4 times. I think he's averaging about 8 or 9. I think he's averaging 9 strikeouts versus these guys. I think I could get some numbers together for you guys. Let me see. But either way it goes, his strikeout prop was sitting at 6.5. Let me see. Boston 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So dating back to April, 8 strikeouts. April, 9 strikeouts. Then June, 10 strikeouts. July, 10 strikeouts. So he's averaging like 9 strikeouts versus this team. They don't want to see him. Like, come on. Man. That's 4 games in a row, man. That's 4 games in a row. Um, hmm. He's giving up 3 runs, 0 on runs in June, and then man, back-to-back starts in April, 8 and 9 strikeouts, 1 earned run. So, and he's a little bit better on the road. And where are they? Yeah, they on the road. I mean, I'm gonna sprinkle some on the 6.5 strikeouts, man. No, I'm not. I'm gonna sprinkle some on the because these Blue Jays, they do hit righties pretty well here. So, what I'm gonna end up doing is going with the 6 strikeouts in the win, and I might alter it, with a little bit of DeGrom and a little bit of DeGrom and a little bit of Nola in a parlay, a bankroll builder parlay, and just try to figure something out with that. Or even if I might have to fade DeGrom for the simple fact that he's pretty he's pretty his prop was pretty high, you know. So that's what I'm looking at right there. It's Toronto Blue Jays money line parlays, run line straights. Toronto Blue Jays are nothing for me in this spot. Um, Minnesota Twins at Houston Astros, over under 8.5. Houston Astros minus 184 favorites. Now, I was checking out some numbers, um, and you know, the strikeout numbers for this team here, this Minnesota team, especially as of late, versus righty. It's like okay versus righties on the road. We got a big discrepancy right now, especially as of late. They'll be without Buxton, so that's something that you can look at. But versus righties on the road, let's see. Last 30 days, let me pull up something here. Yeah, so they're number 1 in the league with the highest strikeout rate. They batting average of 189. Strikeout rate 33.5. I didn't go back and look and see who they played because I know that's going to be major key. But just in general, without it being home and away, last 30 days versus righties, they're sitting at 18. So it's like when they go on the road, they just they striking out. So I gotta see who they've been facing in the last 30 days. And I encourage you to do the same. Therefore, you can decipher, how you want to approach this game. Archer's on the mound, Garcia's on the mound. Garcia's strikeout prop is coming out at 5.5. For the sake of those numbers that I pointed out, I think I'm gonna take a stab at it or alter it, whatever the case may be. So that's the way I'm probably gonna look at it. You're gonna get a strikeout prop sitting at 5.5 for Garcia at plus money. I know the Minnesota has ability to hit righties. We'll see. Last 30 days, I think their batting average is like a 190 versus righty. So maybe I'll just roll with the punches, man. Houston Astros at home or nothing. Didn't look at the PPD. Probably get a 5 strikeouts in the win at plus 120. And what else we got here? Even if you want to build something up, you can probably get with the Astros. You probably can't go no farther than 5 strikeouts in the win. 4 strikeouts in the win probably won't get you there. No, that's Archer. I'm sorry. I didn't tease this number. Let's tease it real fast and see what we can get. A minus 128 for 4Ks in the win. I don't know. It is what it is with that situation. Um, I know I'm gonna take it on Prize Picks. I know I'm gonna take his strikeout prop on Prize Pick. Sitting at 5 for sure. I know I'm gonna take that. I know I'm going to take the 6.5 for Gossman. I'm 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 looking at. I might end up having to take the fantasy score for somebody like McKenzie. Pitcher fantasy scores sitting at where is he? 36.5. I think I want to take that. I think I do. I'm not sure. I think I do. Um, can't talk you off Gosman. Can't talk you off Garcia, 32 fantasy score, and so on and so forth. Outs. I can't talk you off the outs for Garcia in the spot. Hopefully they come out at around 17 and a half. Nola, 17 and a half. No, Nola will come out at about 19 and a half, I would say, and, be my guess. And 17 and a half for Tristan McKenzie. And, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. And those are some numbers that I'm hoping that, it comes out at. Now, Houston Astros are nothing for me in this spot here. All right. Last game we got on the docket here would be the New York Yankees at Oakland Athletics. Over under 7.5 in this spot. New York Yankees are minus 235 favorites. We got Talon on the mound, we got Caprillion on the mound, and I haven't even been fucking with the Yankees to tell you the truth. I don't know, man. Talion is not the guy that I really like to, back. I ain't even gonna lie. So he's kind of, iffy in some spots. He did face this team once. He gave up 3 runs, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Then you got Caprillion on the mound. I think the Yankees got to him. If I could check a numbers or something for you guys, I think the Yankees got to him. Oh, I'm sorry, my fault. They didn't even play him. So let me see something. You know what though? If I do bet this game, of course it's gonna be Yankees or nothing. But I don't know. It might be a stay away from me. I'm tomorrow's just not a day that I want to fuck around. Just like all the rest of these days. Tell you the truth. Let me get some numbers on Caprillion real fast. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a long day for him. Well, we'll see, man. It's probably gonna be a long day for him. If he's not striking them out, man, he's got a bad K percentage. 16% don't look good. And then Tylen, he's around league average. So we'll see, man. It's gonna be Yankees or nothing. But with that being said, guys, peace out, man. Peace, peace, peace. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace out. Oh shit, I didn't even end it.